Hey everyone.
Hey y'all.
Back again with another episode of Random Convos from the Couch.
Yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode.
Yeah.
We're really excited about this episode because we got a bunch of random shit.
And random. We got some new headphones.
Yeah.
We are upgraded, y'all.
Oh, yeah, because we didn't.
This is our first episode with these.
You're right, okay. Y'all,
Yeah.
Me and Cody been testing them out all week.
Yeah, we've
been
been having
thinking
fun.
we've been inside the damn studio.
Right. It's
Like-
done a little different. We can really hear ourselves.
Yeah,
So
we
it's
really feel legit
yeah,
with this.
yeah.
But anyway, so just getting started, as we always do with new music.
Yep.
So starting off with Mr. Champagne Poppy himself, Drake.
Yeah. Was it
So-
Aubrey or Audrey? I don't even know no more.
So Drake released an album called
For all the dogs.
For All the Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cover, his son drew it. I'll be honest, when I first saw the cover, I was like, this is giving demonic.
When I first saw the cover, I was like, dang, his son got copying other rappers' kids.
Who?
Westside Gunn's daughter drew a cover back in 2020.
Oh, yeah,
and
she did
we
mention
didn't really see, and not to say if he's not the first one, we didn't really see that at the time, but it's yeah.
So I heard the album. I think I made it through all of them except the last one.
Yeah.
I think. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like the first half. So, and I say the first half meaning pretty much all the songs before the song featuring SZA, Slime You Out. To me, they were like mid, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom half to me sounded a lot better, but I've also come to the realization I'm just not that big of a Drake fan as I used to be. Like I think I mentioned it to you. I just feel like Drake in the past couple years, after Views, I just feel like he kind of got real lazy when it came to his music and stuff. I feel like even before Views, obviously he was big, but I feel like after Views is when this nigga really got in his head like, I'm the shit, and so I finally made it. I don't have to,
Try hard.
yeah, I don't really have to try. And I just feel like ever since then, he's been putting out like just mid shit, because I feel like everything before Views, those albums all have a memory for me. None of these albums that he's come out with after Views has been that, and they don't even really have a lot of replay value.
Right.
Like half these new songs by Drake, I don't be knowing them. I know the old shit.
Yeah. The shit that got you there.
Yeah, what did you think of it?
Well, this is so crazy. Everything comes back full circle sometimes. So you probably don't remember this, but only just because it was a really good episode. You remember when we first got started, and when the whole Kanye, Donda, Drake, the Pregnant Emojis album, and everyone was like, which one's gonna be better, bigger and all that type of shit. And I remember Kanye, I'm thinking, I ain't listening to no 28 song. It's like the album was like 2 hours. I just wanted to know what the whole feature and some of the other features I like. With this one, and then Drake, wound up having like the better project. I feel the same way, and I think I also mentioned can't really give an opinion if I didn't listen to the whole album. So let me tell you what you did. You remember when I told you about like Little Caesar's Pizza, how you only got like 10 minutes to eat it before it started to, taste like the cardboard box it came in? That's how, when you had texted me, I haven't added a song. I'm like, well, how many songs have you got in? You said 8. I said, fuck. I'm not gonna, because I know what's about to happen. Because if you can't enjoy it and you're more of a Drake fan than I am,
Yeah.
then that's telling me something. And so basically, y'all,
like the J. Cole feature was cool.
Yeah, it was.
But it's J. Cole.
But it's J. Cole, yeah. J. Cole
like,
on features is like
it just didn't
amazing.
start getting good to me until the last part, and even then, I didn't add no songs.
But here's the thing. For Drake is capable of making a good album. we
I think
heard
that's
it.
the reason he announced he's taking a break.
Yeah, I
He
was just
said
about to
it's
mention
said
that
for
too.
his health. I don't know if that's really true. Maybe it could be, but I think he needs to go find himself
Yeah, I think. Wow.
and go back to his roots because this ain't it, Chief.
Where? Houston, Memphis.
I don't know, but
It ain't
this ain't
Toronto.
it.
Okay, but here's the thing though. If you're telling me that 8 songs in is not good, I'm not about to be like, oh, it's a pretty good album, but I got to start at track 14. I ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the mannerisms and all that, I'm just like, whatever. But somebody brought up a good point. Actually, do you remember when More Life came out? And how he was like, it's not an album, it's a playlist.
And I didn't like it because I'm going to be honest. And I didn't like it because that's when Drake started turning into different accents and shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
Boy,
what the fuck is this? Now all of a sudden you Caribbean? Come on, bro. Your mom is Jewish.
Blood clot.
And your dad is from Memphis.
Right.
I know you're from Toronto, but you were not Caribbean.
Here's the thing. Do you feel like every album since the More Life album or playlist, every single project he came out with was basically like a playlist?
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't like anything after Views. Was After Views More Life?
Yeah. No,
okay.
yeah. Your Views was 2016. More Life was 2017.
Okay, but then, yeah.
So post 2017, every project he came out with just seemed like it's
up.
Just, hey, here's some songs, y'all. I'm just giving it to y'all. And I do miss that whole let's build it. And I feel like a lot of our favorite rappers or artists do that when they get to a certain success level. They know their name is going to carry it on and everything like that. So I did not get past whatever the name of the feature is with J. Cole and shit like that. So
Maya the Dawn released a project.
I didn't listen to it, but how was it?
So let me see. I forgot. What was it called? Sorry, y'all. It was called Hot Commodity.
Oh yeah,
it was
a mixtape too.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a mixtape.
I think she put it on the actual cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was a really good project, especially for her first project coming out. She was on there really rapping. I did like the Into Myself. I really liked the Dusties, the Love You Better. She had a song on there with Ty Dolla $ign and Matea.
Okay.
I'm not sorry, Matea. Maida.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check that out.
My bad, y'all. Maida.
Actually, when you said that, I'm like, who the hell is Matea? I'm like, oh, Maida.
Yeah.
Check her out. Yeah, she got a dope project, y'all. For
yes, but those sounded really good. So I really liked that. Other than that, I don't think it was like any other music that really just like stuck to me.
I did like a song from Tim's, Me and You.
I'm actually shocked because you're not a Afrobeats person.
You know, every time I mention Afrobeats artists,
you
always because you said that with Bernie. Look, I can enjoy a song or I'm not saying like I'm gonna be their biggest fan. It's just the song sounded good. I needed some music to listen to, and she happened to have a song out, and I checked it out and I liked it. That's really the only song and stuff like that.
Okay.
What else you want to get into?
We can just talk about one. So this will be really brief, y'all, about Beyonce.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you guys know. So, Beyonce announced that she is basically her Renaissance tour. She is going to have a movie. It's coming out on December 1st. I'm super excited. It's crazy. The tickets are already on sale. And I know I checked. I believe they were like $22. So, definitely check that out. As well, I know Taylor Swift right now, her movie, she has a movie coming out. I think it's already out for her concert too.
The concert that's still going on?
Yeah.
She already got a movie out?
Yeah.
She's working.
She's recording it and like releasing it in theaters too.
Also, your 2025 Super Bowl halftime show artists.
Let's hope not.
Oh no. If you think that with the press that she's been getting, you don't think this is a press run or a rollout, if you will, you're mistaken.
I don't want to see that.
And I'm not going to watch it, but be ready. It's happening.
Yeah, no. So it's actually in theaters now.
It's so crazy.
Her movie is. So, like, which is very interesting, too. So Beyonce's doing it. And this is not the first time Beyonce has released a movie, but this is the first time it's been released, I feel like, at this magnitude. And the last time was really Homecoming, and that was on Netflix. Remember, that was like exclusive. I mean, it was for a Coachella performance.
Right.
But
The
Still,
soundtrack was
nonetheless,
crazy.
you know, do you think this is going to be something that more artists are going to start doing?
Successful artists, we're gonna have to specify, because
Actually, I feel like it. I mean, I've never seen Taylor Swift in concert,
right.
but I feel like it only had to be a certain type of artist, like a person who can actually put on a show.
Yeah.
Like you need to be singing live.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. It's not going. They're not going to do that for like the lower tier people. It's going to be like a Taylor, like a Beyonce. I could see Travis doing some. Travis had the Netflix special. He got up there. I could see Bad Bunny doing that. So
I mean, but I've actually, I feel like that actually used to be a thing because remember I told you back in the day they would put some concerts on TV.
It would be TV. TV, yeah, but we gotta understand how many of them are actually gonna be in theaters.
Well, I mean, okay, not really. Like I remember Janet Jackson. Her thing was on HBO.
Yeah, everybody. Some people signed the deal. Jay-Z had one on Showtime, a concert in Memphis, and actually I saw a clip of that today. It was because I think Showtime also showed State Property, and then the Jay-Z concert right after and stuff. So I mean, it depends on like what they do. A lot of labels will push for something like that. Yeah.
Okay. What did you want to talk about, love? Or do you want things I have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you, like I said, you have more. Actually, well, you know what? To kind of contribute to what's going on right now. So it was a clip that came out this week of Kanye ranting, basically. Now the thing is, I knew immediately that when the clip came out, it was an old clip because he had his hair color and shit like that. And he was talking to Scooter Braun on the phone, and he was very upset about. He felt like he had to get some things off his chest. So one, he mentioned that he shouldn't have gave Pusha the Daytona album. Basically, he said that was like I gave these artists like 3 My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasies and shit like that. He said that he shouldn't, Nas doing the kid shot the kid rapping off beating shit. He had mentioned about Tiana Taylor. I think one of the songs from her project and shit like that. He was really going off, and then another clip of him talking about how Cardi is an industry plant, and this was back in 2018, 4 years before their feature together. And it sucks because damn, you gonna talk about your artist like on good music, like it was to me. I take it like damn, you that fucking arrogant that like the people who is while you're acting as crazy it is, because I think 2018 is when the whole when he was really wearing the MAGA shit, the MAGA hat and all that, and all these motherfuckers really just had to, they stuck by your side. And then, the people that didn't do that was, remember, Big Sean they wasn't rocking with him. John Legend wasn't rocking with him. He went on Drink Champs talking shit about them. So it's like, damn, you fucking with the people that fucked with you talk about, but people that didn't fuck with you talk about. So it's like, why are you mad and all that? So it's I don't know if he got a documentary or if it's just leaked footage or whatever like that. I mean, I'd rather see that than the other leaked footage that came out this week. We don't got to get into that. Y'all should know what I'm talking about. But
of Kanye?
No, I'm talking about old girl.
Oh,
from St. Louis.
I was like,
I muted her name. Y'all, I did not know this.
Well, you ain't gotta mention it. You said go mention it, so
I
don't
didn't
even
know
do
that.
it. So don't even mention it.
No. I'm gonna mention this. How I deleted it. Basically, I just thought it was just the 4 letters of the first word, the first name, and the 3 letters of the second name. I didn't know it was all this different combinations. So I had like 8 different combinations of muting the name because I did not want to hear nor see that sex tape. So. And
you still gave him a hint by telling them.
It's self-explanatory. I didn't say who it was.
You didn't, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of other people could have sex tapes out.
Oh, okay. Moving on. Yeah. So, one thing I want to talk about is something that I saw on TikTok, and then it kind of just like led me to something else as well.
What's that?
So I was watching something on TikTok, and they were talking about just like reality shows back in their TV shows. And one of the shows they mentioned was Pimp My Ride, right?
Yeah.
So if you guys remember Pimp My Ride, it was basically exhibits. They would have people, and they would basically pimp their car out, right? Like It could be a regular like black car,
like a Honda Accord.
Yeah, and it would come back like maybe like neon green with like subwoofers, a PlayStation, all this shit.
They're putting like popcorn machines in your shit and bubble in the bumpers and all that.
Yeah, so they would do all that shit, right? And then at the end, people would be so surprised, they'd be like, yeah, we put the blah, 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 and, the people be hype as shit. Right? That's how I remember it to be.
Yeah.
So, this guy was on a podcast, and he was talking about that he knew the behind the scenes, or he had, I guess, like, spoken with somebody that maybe was on it, or maybe worked for the show.
Mm-hmm.
So, one thing, do you know, with Pimp My Ride, when they would fix those cars up, they would do no type of actually, like,
repair work,
like maintenance to it?
Yeah. No, they did. It was for the TV show. It's so crazy how you're seeing this on TikTok, but I remember a video did already go out like a few years ago. Uh-huh. That's when we found out, like, because one, I don't know if y'all know this, Tiffany Haddish is on the episode.
Was she trying to get her car pimped out?
Either it's one of two things. Either her friend was getting her car fixed, or Tiffany Haddish herself was getting a car fixed. So that's why the show, it was like, I get it. It was a TV show.
Okay, and so another thing also was, the shit they would give people, pimp their car out. Mm-hmm. Do you know when they said when the cameras were cut off,
they would take
they would take the shit. No, not just take the shit. They would leave the cords and all the shit that went to it, but take the actual shit. So, like, if you got, like, let's say, like, a PlayStation installed, they would take the PlayStation, but, like, left the power cord. If you got a TV installed, they would take TV, but leave all the wiring and shit.
So they have just, you
got subwoofers. They took the speakers out, but left you all the cords.
Go ahead and buy that yourself, even though you probably couldn't afford that shit to begin with.
Yes, and when I saw that shit, I'm just like, so really and truly, I wonder did those contestants, you had to know this, and you still agreed to do the show?
Yeah,
you had to know, like, one, they weren't gonna fix your shit up. Like, if you came in there, you ain't got no AC or none of that shit or whatever, you need an oil change. They ain't gonna do shit to that motherfucker.
It was a custom shop. They just added color or whatever.
Yeah, but you also had to know too, whatever we, put in your car, we taking that shit back.
Yo, let me tell you. I did remember reading something about this. So they said that one time that they, obviously they had to get the person to come get the car. Mm-hmm. And so, they supposed to have like the thing, like a sheet or whatever over the car, a cover, whatever, to like bring it back. So they was like, okay, 3, 2, 1, bring it back. And I guess they said the dude's reaction wasn't really reacting. So they would like cut my man's.
Yeah.
Come on, we worked really hard on this. Can you at least kind of be a little bit more? So what we got. So we got takes.
Yeah.
As well.
That's the same thing like with Next and stuff.
Yeah.
But with people, they would come off the thing and, like you said, maybe the person do a good reaction.
Right.
You already knew basically you didn't make it, but you had to go back and act like you still didn't know.
Now, I know when we talked about, I'm going to call it pre-production because it's still our podcast. So in pre-production, you had mentioned also Extreme Home Makeover.
Yes, and I'm about to tell y'all some shit.
Okay, go ahead and say, and I'm going to tell you some shit that goes with that as well.
I think probably the main one about home makeovers is every time they would do those home makeovers and shit, when they would leave, majority of all those people lost their homes.
Oh.
Do you know why? Because you
have to pay for that.
No, well, yeah, because think of it. Let's say you have $100,000 house. They basically rebuild your house from the ground up.
Yep.
So your property value was $1,000. Now your shit's worth $500,000. You have property taxes.
Yep.
Your utilities have not gone up.
Yep.
A majority, all them people, their houses went into foreclosure.
Yeah.
Which to me is the craziest fucking thing. Like, why
people
would
didn't know they were signing 360 deals on Home Makeover and Pimp My Ride. Let me tell you. So I didn't know the behind the scenes until Cough. It's my best friend, y'all. Cough. So they had one in Oklahoma, in Slaughterville, Oklahoma. I forgot Um, I forgot how long. I forgot the distance. So, how long it is from Oklahoma City. Mm-hmm. So he went and did it, and then because I guess they'll put out like advertisements, on the news or Facebook or whatever. Hey, you guys want to come help? Because they got the people. They got the people who that's running the show. Then they got the people that they bring with them. And then they have the community come up. Mm-hmm. So he said he went there, and they had him like around. And I may get this wrong, Kof, if you actually watching this episode. They said it to the nature of like they had him doing like the little shit, like not the shit, because he didn't drive all the way out there to serve some sandwiches. Like he out there trying to like whatever. So he got in the mix with the real people. He even talked to Exhibit. Somebody Exhibit like, and I was like, oh, that's what's up, everything like that. But it's just the way they be doing this. It's like they doing all this work knowing the fact that these people really get fucked over because obviously they ain't got the money to do all this. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Yeah, so that
the reality TV shows weren't really reality.
They really weren't, y'all. Like it's so crazy too. And even with the Extreme Home Makeover, they said also too, families started suing ABC.
Yeah, I bet. That's why we ain't got it on TV no more.
And then also, too, some contestants had admitted that they lied to get on the show.
Well, I mean, I don't blame them. Because their story wasn't story. I'm doing all the ends.
I forgot really. What was the people that really got selected? What would be different?
It'd be like, well, we have grandmother, she's in a wheelchair.
Oh, okay. So they would try to make it more.
Yeah, they gotta make because they could be like, yeah, we really just want renovations.
Yeah, like sorry, y'all, like it's freaking crazy.
Right.
So what do we want to talk about next?
Oh, well, this was random. This is actually one of the last things we decided to put on the show, so I'll just go ahead and add it now. Whoa. Should I add it now?
What?
About the boots, or should I wait?
Oh, you can tell.
Oh, no, because I know exactly. I forgot what we were going to put in there. Okay, so y'all. So, Charisma sent me this picture. Now, as funny it is, I seen the picture, but wasn't thinking nothing of it. But then, since you brought it to my attention, I brought something to your attention. So, Charisma sent me this picture, and this is going to probably be on the screen.
Yeah, hopefully we can remember to
so everybody can, kind of follow along. So, she sent me a picture of Croc cowboy boots, not crocodile boots, but Crocs.
Crocs, y'all made some cowboy boots.
Right, made a boot. It even had like a spur at the end.
And if you think it looks ridiculous, it does.
It does. And so I sent her I just Googled something, just on some funny shit. I Googled like Air Force One's boots and shit like that, because I did see a video of these Air Force Ones like in boot form. The problem is, it was like on Instagram, I like scroll past it. So basically, I just Googled the picture and it was whatever.
Y'all, and Cody showed me that picture. I said,
oh, are you talking about that picture or are you talking about the one I'm about to tell you about?
I'm talking about the one you sent me with the Air Force.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Y'all, when he sent it to me, I said, this shit looks crazy. I said, why do they have laces?
Right, they did. They had laces.
And I thought it was like, it's a boot.
Right.
What the hell you...
But y'all... I was like, I got to go ahead and tell about really, and this is my first time really explaining to you how we got here.
Okay.
So I was like, wait a minute, but I mean, these are also recent, but back in the day, because if y'all know me.
And this is real shit.
Real shit.
Okay.
This is real fact.
Because y'all, Cody sometimes be fucking with me.
Yeah,
so
no, I'm not fucking, because what I text you back, I said, I swear to God, when you was like, oh, this can't be real. So y'all, if you may not be aware, I'm also someone who is into rodeos. Been going to rodeos since I was 4. Really love that. But then with me being into rodeos, I'm reading like the rodeo magazines and shit like that. So I'm reading this magazine. This was back in like 98, 99. I'm reading this magazine, looking at the pictures. I'm like 8. Let's keep it a buck. Yeah. So I'm just scrolling pages, and Tony Llama, which is a real company, is up there with like Justin Boots, the top boots.
Okay.
They decided to go into a direction just for this, like almost like limited edition. Don't laugh, you're gonna make me fuck up. All right.
The reason they said limited edition because they knew that shit would not be a long term selling item. Let me tell y'all. And when Cody puts this picture up, he will be like, yeah, that shit was gonna be limited.
Look at it.
It's given a
Look
week.
at it.
It's given a week on sale. A week availability.
I wish it was, but listen. So Tony Llama decided to make I forgot what the actual name of, but it's
Look a hot ass mess, y'all.
right. They had this boot, but it's a shoe. So it was like a shoe boot. I don't know, what would you call it, right? They had 3 colors. Whatever one I'm putting on the screen is what y'all see, because I'm not about to look them all up. They had 3 different colors. I think it was like, one is like a black. They had a red, white, and blue, and like a orange and a brown, which is, I think, this one is probably
a red, white, and blue shoe.
Yeah, it's crazy. So when I went to these rodeos, I'm not even joking, y'all.
You saw niggas wearing them shoes?
No, I ain't seen no niggas wearing this shit. Now, I know we use nigga as interchangeable, but we are not about to put. I am not about to put my niggas in this shit.
So there's some white people in them boots, them boot shoes.
I plead the fifth, but listen, y'all.
Tennis boots.
Tennis boots. Yes, that's a good term. Thank you. Because people was walking around, and so to the point where you could just put your pants over the actual boot, so you could just see the bottoms.
Y'all. Basically, this boot remind me like someone like they made a fucking tennis shoe,
yeah,
and decided to cut it off at the ankle. They said, "Let's keep going to the knee."
Right? Nah. We can go ahead and give them a little more.
Y'all was crazy.
It's like they wasted a good boot material for shoes.
So think of like a cowboy boot. Like the curvature of a cowboy boot, like with the handles, like with the straps to put your shoe on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you don't need to. There's no zipper to put the shoe on.
Right.
You stick your foot on like a UGG, right,
yes.
ladies? If you know.
Yes.
It has the 2 straps. Why does it have fucking shoelaces?
Shoelaces. For real.
At the foot.
Not even
like
joking.
You can tie these motherfuckers up.
Exactly. So here's the thing. They were wearing them for a minute, and then it kind of stopped because of one thing, and it was like, but this, okay, even as a kid.
It's because it was like, the tennis shoes shouldn't have been in the dirt?
No, it's not that. The reason why people stopped wearing them is because rodeo clowns decided to start wearing them. So they thought it looked goofy enough if the rodeo clowns is wearing them, well, we're not about to associate ourselves.
If they would have never put them hoes on, that's what it still continued on, you think?
Yeah. Because here's the thing. If it was just for rodeo clowns, why they advertise it to the public? Why you can go to a Western store and actually buy these hoes? Did
you see them in person?
Yeah, I seen them in person before.
Did you be honest?
No. I'm talking about like in the stores.
I know. So
yes, I don't remember how much they cost.
No, be honest.
Yes.
Did you want a pair?
No. I had to think. You
wanted a pair, huh?
Nah.
Yeah, you did.
Nah.
How old were you when these came out? What'd you say?
It's like 7 or 8.
You wanted a pair.
No. Now hold on. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest about something. Now, if you would have,
they kind of remind me like Superman, like superhero shoes.
Superhero shoes. Listen,
if they were from Oklahoma, you could have been the country version.
No, if they had happened to do the Air Force Ones like that, I may have considered it. I probably would have considered it if I was a kid.
But that picture you showed me, all the Air Force Ones were white.
Yeah.
And then the actual,
the one I saw was not that thing. I'm like, that's the best one I could pull up. But I'm just saying, if it were Air Force Ones, I may have thought about it. Because it's like, oh, I can wear Nikes as cowboy boots. That's how I would have chosen. But yeah, y'all, real thing. Random, but real.
Crazy. One thing is talk about, y'all, just like 2 things, I guess, like talking about kids. So the first one is, I wanted to give a shout out, actually, to a young girl in Oklahoma. Her name is Shania Muhammad. She is 16 and she is a full-time teacher.
Nice.
Like, she has 3 degrees, y'all, and she is a teacher.
Oh, she's a smart girl. Like,
could you imagine when she teaches, she's a 3rd grade teacher.
You know what's crazy?
Could you imagine being in 3rd grade and your teacher basically being like your older sister? Like your older teenage sister?
That would be crazy, though. I ain't gonna hold you. But, yeah.
That is such an accomplishment.
That is, very much so.
And she's black.
Hey.
If I didn't mention that.
I love that. I love that for her. I remember it was like a movie like that in like Disney Channel with like
Someone was a teacher?
young kid was he was a teacher. I just remember it was a line like, I'm Mr. Da 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 Da, and I'm here to teach this class, and then somebody threw something at him. He's like, I'm blah 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 blah. I'm here to ruin it, whatever. So I think they had the young kid go to like a college.
Was he a white guy?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's why I don't know it.
Yeah.
If it was a black movie on Disney, I would have known.
I think it was that time I watched every single Disney movie that came out. Even the one movie that what's his name?
I remember that one time when you was mentioning like Disney movies, you would mention the one with the dog.
Oh, Air Bud.
And
she hasn't seen Air Bud before.
Yeah, sorry.
And then I'm sitting there like, he played basketball. You were like...
But I think it's because you went to school with white kids.
No, me and Shannon watched this movie. And Shannon definitely did not go to the same school as me.
When she watched it, did she watch it at your house?
No, it was...
Whose house was it at? Was it hers or yours?
Hold on, talk about... This movie was in theaters.
Oh, y'all saw it in the movie theaters? Oh.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, I thought it was like a Disney movie.
No, it was a Disney production. But they put it on, I think. But no, it wasn't like... It wasn't like Cadet Kelly, baby. Come on.
I thought you were influenced by your classmates.
Y'all, she is cooking me this whole episode. Man,
I thought you were influenced
because I went to rodeos. That was, I guess the white rodeos is where they had them at. And with the boots we were talking about earlier. Now she had cooking me with this. Like, how's y'all watching that? What do you mean? We watched it in the theaters.
Because I don't remember anybody talking about Air Bud.
Well, just because you ain't hearing about it don't mean it didn't happen.
I just, my bad. Anyway. Just speaking of kids and shit, Toys R Us is coming back, y'all.
Yes. Yeah. Woo. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I gotta be completely honest with you, because, Toys R Us really had my childhood in the chokehold. I feel like we just going, I think it's a nostalgia episode. We got the,
for sure.
Aaliyah, rest in peace to her. She got the Tupac shirt, so, rest in peace to both of them. So this like nostalgic. But y'all, that picture of Jeffrey with the suitcase, the last day
when he was like leaving.
Yes, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I got emotional because it's like, damn, like how like you're not, even though you're not a kid no more, but you don't want to accept the fact that some of your childhood memories are just gone. Mm-hmm. It's like, damn. When I saw that, because they went bankrupt, but after 4 years, is it 4 years? 6 years? 6 years ago.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
6 years ago, y'all, they went bankrupt, and I think they coming back. I may not go back to the stores. I do feel bad because the Toys R Us I was close to is not even Toys R Us no more. It's at home. So
I probably will just to see, because I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like now. By the way, y'all, they're also gonna be in like cruise ships and airports too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I actually will go inside, because I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I'll be thinking, do they still make actual toys? Because I feel like everything now is like digital and shit. And then also too, I mean, I don't know, because I don't know if they still show them, but you don't really just see like toy commercials. You remember they would have like commercials for toys coming out, and you would see them and you was like, damn, I'm like, you may have to see like Barbie commercials, or like maybe like a monster truck commercial.
Yeah, I can tell you where they were. On Nickelodeon and Disney and Cartoon Network.
They didn't show up on regular channels?
No, what for what?
To advertise.
Baby, they had...
The reason I say that, listen, I remember seeing those like on, I'm sure like on those Saturday morning ABC shows.
Yeah. Because of what? What was on the Saturday morning shows?
All right, okay.
I'm just... No, because
the
here's the thing.
stuff?
Yes, because here's the thing. You have to appeal to kids, because what's a Barbie commercial going to look like for 30-year-olds like us watching the television, and we're going to be like, okay. We may not even think too much. I mean, yes, we have nieces and we have nephews that are young, yes. But I feel
like all they want is the digital shit.
Well, yeah, today.
All they want to do is like Roblox. That's what I'm just saying. Like,
yeah, I mean, they do, but that's just because universally, that's just what happened to them. I think that's another thing. Toys R Us worked for 90s kids. It worked for that.
Yeah, I just feel like nowadays kids don't really be playing with toys.
Yeah, they don't. It's either gadgets. That's the reason. It's more gadget based.
It's like more high tech, like electronic based, right? Like they want to do like the whole virtual shit. They don't want a doll.
No, and so and here's the thing. You cannot tell me for the first time we're gonna a Barbie movie that Toys R Us wouldn't have been banking if they would have been open still. Like that would have been the moment. You go watch this. You watch that movie. Toys R Us is the Barbie, the movie actress Barbie or something. They could have really went with that, and they just unfortunately, came back at the wrong time. Or maybe because maybe people was like, they could push for it. So yeah.
Okay. So I wanted to. One of the last things I really want to talk about was I told Cody I had this. I found this article from 2018. So it's not super recent, but these are some facts about the number one hits from the 2000s.
Yeah.
It says that will make you question the entire decade. So it's 19 facts. I'm not going to go through all.
Yeah, those are the ones the songs that we would know, I guess.
All of 19 albums. So the first one, do you know that the success of Nelly and Kelly's Dilemma delayed the release of Beyonce's first album?
I did not know that, but that makes sense because Nelly was super hot at the time. I think that's his number one record ever. Like when I say number one, like I think out of all the records he did, I think that's the number one charting. Mm-hmm. I think I could believe that. Which honestly, hold on, give me a second, y'all.
What? You looking for Crazy Love Beyonce?
Yeah, but I'm trying to see when exactly.
What year did it come out?
I know what year it came out, but like when exactly did it come out? Because
like the exact date.
Yeah. Okay. They recorded it December 2002 to March of 2003. I guess the whole album maybe, but it was released on March 13th, May 14th, I should say. Mm-hmm.
No matter what.
Okay, and then June 25th, 2002 for Dilemma. What if I think that was a blessing in disguise for her for Beyonce because because Dilemma when it came out it
was so big
everywhere.
Yeah, so then Dilemma would have been competing with Crazy in Love.
Yeah, and that wouldn't have been a good look for her. She put it. It could have delayed the success of just a little bit, even though we know. But you got to understand, Beyonce and Jay-Z coming out with Crazy Love.
I think that's also a good thing, too, for Beyonce.
Yeah.
Because I think maybe she was like, I
don't want to overshadow my sister. Yeah, that was the other thing I was going to say. Because if we're being honest, I mean, Kelly being on the biggest song at the time, she probably didn't want to take that over.
Yeah, she wanted her sister to thrive. So she like,
so maybe that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Mm-hmm. All right, what's next?
So another one is, do you know Outkast, Miss Jackson? Do you know what who was originally about? You know, guys. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Dang. I did see this, but on the top of my head, I don't. But
okay. So Miss Jackson was actually Andre 3000's way of apologizing to Erykah Badu's
that's what it was.
Mother about their relationship falling apart.
Yes, I remember that now.
And yeah, without him actually apologizing to her in person.
Yeah. I'll just give you a number one.
Yeah. Speaking of Beyonce again, you know, Crazy in Love was actually Beyonce's and Jay-Z's first song they danced to after they got married.
Oh, that's what's up. Mm-hmm. I'd rather for it to be that than look for me, be cruising in the
Now, I don't know if this is still accurate, but the Mariah Carey song "We Belong Together" was the biggest and most played song of the 2000s. This is back in 2018.
Damn.
So I don't know if that's still accurate, but what's that? Yeah.
Mm.
So
I believe.
Okay. This is like a pop fact, but if you know who this person is. So Gwen Stefani, Holla That Girl, was a diss track.
She just turned 52, y'all.
Was a diss track to Courtney Love.
I do know that one.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and this one what I told you about earlier. So Kanye West's song "Gold Digger." Do you know who he originally wrote it for?
Oh wait, this is a song he wrote for somebody else.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Is it somebody that I know?
Yeah.
A big artist?
No.
Man or woman?
Woman.
Wait, like he was talking about her or he wrote it for her?
He wrote it for her. but they passed on the song.
I'm not gonna know. Go ahead.
Shauna.
I
was getting some head.
Yeah, she is from Chicago.
Yep. He wrote it for her originally, but she passed
It wouldn't
on
have
the
sounded
song.
good. It wouldn't have sounded good. And it don't even sound like Shauna. Actually, hold on. Like, the concept or the beat, like, all of that?
All of it.
Yeah, it wouldn't have sounded good. No, a good thing she's passed on that. Even though they could have, they wouldn't have did shit for her.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
You probably know this fact. Did you know about, according to Jermaine Dupri, that Usher's Let It Burn was about him just letting it go with him and Chili?
Yeah, I do know that one. Because he was very obsessive. I mean, if you go back to 8701, You Don't Have to Call. Mm-hmm. Didn't he have like a bunch of like pictures of her in the video and all that?
You know, I don't know.
There were, because I guess I'll turn the comments on. Mm-hmm. Sorry. There was Usher songs that had Chili like.
What's the video? Well,
it was like a video, like a pictures of her.
I remember she was in You Got It Bad.
That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
That's what I meant to say, y'all.
Because I remember, because actually it's so crazy because I just saw the clip maybe like this week or last week.
Yeah.
And this week he was like in the bed, looked at the TV, and there she was.
Right. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm sorry. I said because he had a lot of you in that album. You Got It Bad.
So I don't really know if I've heard this or maybe I did. Mm-hmm. I guess it was rumors that the song Umbrella, that it was turned down by Mary J. Blige and Britney Spears before Rihanna got it.
Good thing that Mary passed on it, but I could imagine Britney because do they have a certain time when they recorded it?
So actually, that's false.
False. What?
They didn't pass on it. The Dream offered them all at the same time.
Oh, and Rihanna got it 1st. Mm-hmm. I'm happy that Rihanna took it.
Yeah, so I guess it was I guess it was rumored that Britney Spears and Mary J. Blige passed on it, and that's how Rihanna got it.
I got you. I may name something for you that you don't have on that list.
Okay, and then this is like another pop one. So you know the Justin Timberlake song "What Goes Around Comes Around." Mm-hmm. So people thought it was about Britney Spears, but it wasn't.
What about Christina?
No, it was actually about Alicia Colbert, which is, you will know who she is. It's the girl who was a star in A Girl Next Door.
Oh, the blonde-headed chick. Mm-hmm. Oh, Alicia with an E. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Alicia.
Alicia is crazy. Okay.
All right. I don't even know why I do it like that. Like, I was like, oh, because I probably made fun of her name back in the day, like Alicia.
And then the last one here is not really a big one.
Mm-hmm.
So Shaggy did not write "It Wasn't Me" about himself. It was actually inspired by Eddie Murphy's Raw.
I can see that.
He said, I guess because in the special, Eddie Murphy said he got caught cheating, and he was like, "It wasn't me."
Mm-hmm. I do. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll tell you something that just on top of my head. Because we talked about like songs getting passed up or whatever. Did you? And I may have said this on the show too, but did you know that? The thong song, like the beat, that originally for Michael Jackson, and so Cisco was I want to say it was and I may have
Hold on. So Michael Jackson was about to sing the thong song?
No, he wasn't gonna sing the thong song. He was gonna be on that beat. He probably doing it.
Oh God, I hope not.
Yeah, like,
I'm happy it went to Cisco.
But Cisco was like, I need this song, and I think Michael wound up giving him this blessing. I'm trying. It was some other ones too. I may not be able to come up with some other ones on top. It's a lot of songs. It was even I found out "Girls, Girls, Girls" by Jay-Z was originally supposed to go to Ghostface Killer.
Okay.
Y'all. Since I brought up about Michael Jackson and also brought up about Jay-Z, so there's the Girls, Girls, Girls Part 2. Just Blaze said, because I think he did the original beat, and then there was a remix. But then he was just going through files, and he see a file titled MJ vocals. But he didn't. I mean, he was thinking like, it may not be Michael Jackson, whatever. Michael Jackson was singing on "Girls, Girls, Girls." So I think, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong if y'all do know the thing, but I think I think they sped up the voice, making that necessarily sound like Michael, but it kind of made it into almost like it sounded like a random person just singing on this, whatever. And it may have been MJ's vocals and shit. So find out like songs that people pass up on, and the other times I do get curious, like, dang, what would have happened if this would have went to this person? Like, would they have did it justice? Would it have been better? You know, those type of things. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I want to do a Can You Believe shit, because this was a really good show. Because I feel like the show, what I have, the two of them that I do have, I feel like will bring the energy down just a little bit. I don't know about.
Yeah, if I tell you the CVS thing, you would have been brought down.
Oh, well, I already know about. I don't know the details to it. It's fucked up.
So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about,
I'll tell you what. If you want to do one, I'll do one. We'll get through it.
I don't have to.
I don't have to either.
Okay, well, we can save it for.
You know what? We'll save it for another episode. Only because, like I said, y'all, we was on some laughs and high energy. I don't want to bring it down with some like, oh shit, you know, some shit like that.
Yeah. But I probably won't tell this next week. But just look up like right now. It's like a current CVS scandal right now. Just go check it out, y'all. It's really sad.
It's really sad. Just the title of it is like, what?
Yeah.
And it happened to a black woman. So
yeah.
Well, do you have anything else?
No, we can end it here.
All right. Until next time, y'all.
Bye.